Plastic is so permanent and indestructible that when we toss it away, it doesn't just vanish. It hangs around in landfills or in the environment for hundreds of years. Every single piece of plastic we've ever used is still out there somewhere in the environment. Plastic doesn't break down like leaves, it just slowly degrades, breaks up and gets smaller. Imagine this. A single drink bottle can break up into over 10,000 tiny pieces of plastic. These are what we call microplastics, and they're smaller than 5 millimeters. Not all microplastics come from big plastic items. Some, like nurdles and microbeads, start off tiny. These are primary microplastics. The ones that break up from bigger plastic items are secondary microplastics. There's a massive amount of these tiny plastic particles drifting in the oceans, and they're a big threat to marine life. Microplastics are like sponges that soak up toxins. Studies show that they can be a whopping 1 million times more toxic than the water around them. When plastic breaks into smaller fragments, it releases harmful additives like plasticizers, dyes, flame retardants, and BPA into the water. That's not good for any living thing. Next time you visit the beach, take a closer look at the strand line. You might spot microplastics hiding among the sand, seaweed and shells. The smaller the plastic becomes, the tougher it is to remove from the environment. Microplastics, along with other plastic fragments, form a kind of plastic soup. They not only release toxins themselves, but also absorb chemicals from the sea, making them highly toxic. When marine animals eat microplastics, they ingest these harmful chemicals. They can accumulate in their tissues, potentially causing health problems. Marine animals live on whatever happens to be in their surroundings. It is not surprising that microplastics get into their bodies, through their mouths when they feed, or through their gills when they breathe. Plastic particles have been detected in over 100 animal species. Studies show that the largest sea creatures, such as the baleen whale and the manta ray or the basking shark, are the most affected. They all feed on plankton and thus ingest huge amounts of microplastics. Did you know that a whopping 90% of all seabirds have ingested plastic? It's a sad truth. Believe it or not, plastic in the ocean can take over 400 years to break up. That's longer than many human lifetimes. So what can we do? If you spot plastic in the marine environment, please remove it before it has a chance to break up, disperse and cause harm. Let's all do our part to protect our planet and keep our oceans clean.